Welcome back, YouTube. We continue more MSQ playthrough. We're about to dive into Malik as well. MSQ main scenario quest is called A Fresh Start, and we're going to be taking NPCs with us. Guys, it's just, I feel like it adds to the story, you know? All right, so we for sure want to bring the Oracle of Light. Oh, that's very cool. We can't bring Thancred. He's the only one we can't bring. Why? Oh, because we're a tank. Okay. We'll bring Alpha Note as our healer. We'll just bring the twins.
Let's give it our all.
We'll bring the twins. We haven't played with them in a minute. We got all the shorties with us. All right, let's go. All the shorties. They always do. Green says, I can sense the warden somewhere below us. Alice A says, it looks like we can descend from here. Isn't that a little big for an armadillo? Perfectly timed with when my provoke comes back. I never see an armadillo again. Some daylight. We need to climb down somehow. Oh, that's Reen. We need to climb down somehow. Hopefully this tunnel continues downward, Alice. Hopefully this tunnel continues downward. I think we said that already. Yeah, we did. Oh, Buckethead. Amphibious Talos. Are those buckets? Why, yes. Yes, I believe they are. I think now I understand F Note's aversion to water. Not another word. These crystals are devoid of aether. I wonder why. Oh gods, the boulders. They're filling with light. Oh damn. It kind of looks like a Vobert gold piece with wings. We've been doing this whole thing without music, and it's been so, like, ambient. Whoops. Alpha Node is dead. Alpha Node straight up died. Come on, bro. Can you not stand in the shit? Oh my god, Alpha Node. I need too many players like you. Can't believe our healer's dead. Stop dying, Alpha Node. It would help if you took out your fairy, loser. Oh, it's different. I had a feeling this one was going to be a little bit different. Especially because Ishtola and Urianger talking about we're on the verge of something, you know. It could have an effect on us any second.
Don't get me wrong, I'm glad those travelers made it all the way to Nabatha Reng. But when Urianger told me the Talos was in pieces, and the trolley didn't look much better, I couldn't help wondering what in the hell's had gone on.
What indeed? At least the heart is in one piece. The rest is replaceable. Looking at this mess, though, it's a miracle they survived.
You can say that again. What the? Are you seeing this?
The sky, it...
Forgot about you, little guy. We look a little silly with those pants, but it's alright, it's alright. Little Dipper.
At last, night has returned to Amareng. We'll save this broken world yet, Tesleen. You see if we don't.
No doubt retreating in the wake of the Warden's demise.
Back to Calusia, the last refuge of light.
Home to our dear Lord Vorthry, who will no doubt do everything in his power to thwart us.
As well he should, for defeat there would spell the end for both him and his heavenly host. There the fate of this star shall be decided.
We did it. We really did it. I only wish there were time to visit the inn. We can but hope the return of night has granted the residents some shred of comfort. They thought the world beyond changing, but today I think we proved them wrong. We will fix this broken land, MSQ, together. Are you feeling alright, MSQ? After you defeated the Light Warden, I could swear I saw its aether. Never mind. I'm still getting used to my powers. It's probably nothing. I'm just relieved I was right about where the Warden was hiding. The last one was hiding in Calusia, isn't it? I can feel it from here, believe it or not. But perhaps we should head back to the Crystarium first. We have a lot to tell the Exarch, and I think we could all do with some rest. She sees it too, then. The others are with the Exarch. Before we join them, there is something I wish to confirm. Tell me, Reen, have you noticed anything peculiar about MSQ's appearance of late? Anything at all? Speak freely, he won't mind. Well, since Minfilia bequeathed her power to me, I've been able to see the light inside him, though I didn't think anything of it at first. After we defeated the Warden in Amarang, I realized something was wrong. You've absorbed its aether, MSQ. The light within you has grown monstrous. Then it is as I suspected. How are you feeling? MSQ! If naught is done, this will only get worse. Rain, with the power of the Oracle, you have gained some measure of control over light, have you not? Is there anything you can do for him? Distinguishing it as out of the question. Even at her strongest, Minfilia could only hold back the light. I might be able to suppress it, but I don't know for how long. We have no choice but to rely on Urianger and his secrets. If the next battle is to be the last, you may yet be able to play your part, but you will need all of your strength. I will discuss strategy with the others and see that everything is made ready for our departure. You are to return to your chambers and rest until then. Understood? Yes, Mother. Ah, none of that, cheek, or I will take you across my knee. Now, off with you to the... You're... Off with you to the pendants. We will call for you when the time comes. Stole, 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 stole. Stole, stole, stole. She might be my new favorite scion. Stole, stole, stole. Is everything all right, sir? You don't seem quite yourself. Perhaps a hot meal and freshly made bed will improve matters. Your room is ready if you came to retire. Very good. Why did you stay behind?
Sometimes the dead would rather not be disturbed. But enough about me. What of Armorang? I see. Minfilia's gone then. Which means the reason I must suffer this purgatory shall forever remain a mystery.
What's the matter? Are you all right?
What just happened?
There was something Minfilia said to me.
Minfilia said my time had not yet come. That I still had a role to play. Not even the most valiant heroes can stand alone. No, it couldn't be. There's only one hero in this room, and it is not me. I'm just a shadow, cursed to wander.
Forgive the intrusion, but Minfilia, that is, Reen, and the others were asking after you. Is everything all right? That pain again? And did it pass? Thank goodness for that. I would not wish to see you suffer. Though I know only too well how much you have suffered on our behalf in recent days. Indeed, I have no right to impose upon you further. Nevertheless, I must ask one thing of you. That you survive this, no matter what. When the dust settles, you must return to your world. For the battles to come, and the wars yet unwon. The final Light Warden is all that stands between us and victory. There is still much we must do to prepare. But for now, I will see if there is aught that may remedy the strange affliction which plagues you.
I'll see it through.
Of that I have no doubt. Even if I had my pick of every Reflections heroes, I could not have asked for a finer champion. I'll not keep you from your rest any longer. Take as much time as you like.
No, this isn't right. It would need to be later, after the liberation of Alamigo, perhaps. What is happening right now? Just tell me you've finished. We have to go. They'll be upon us at any moment. Alright, well, where to next then? Let's just worry about getting out of the city and pray the airship is still in one piece. Anywhere we go from here will just be more of the same. But by the sound of that last one, I reckon the Knight's 12 might be the Knight's rubble now. Is there nothing else we can do? Look around you. This isn't war. It's a sickness, and it's spread to every corner of Eorzea. City-states are in disarray, and by all accounts, the Far East is faring no better. There'll be nothing left of us when this is over. This world is beyond saving. I never tire of that story, when the hero swoops in astride a white dragon to save the little girl. I could die happy knowing someone like that was still around. Indeed, but not today. Not while our message remains undelivered. Have faith, my friend. We will find him. What a peculiar dream. I don't think it could be the past. They were talking about the East. If they knew of the East, it had to be more of the present, more or less. The future. It's definitely not the past. Ah, Master Playdrew, I trust you had a pleasant rest. While you were ensconced in your chamber, a message arrived for you from the Exarch, who bids you come to the Ocular at your earliest convenience. And sir, wherever your duties may take you next, I shall pray for your safe return. May the night keep you. We actually have maintenance coming up in 2 hours. I don't think we will be doing much more today. We'll finish up this block, everybody, and then we'll see you. Well, I'll see you in the next one. For me, it'll be tomorrow.
There you are. May I assume you've had your fill of rest? That is well. Now that we are all present, let us speak of our plan. Thus far, we have vanquished 4 Lightning Lords, restoring Night to much of Northrend. Only one remains, that of Calusia, and with Reen to guide us, I am certain we will find it.
We're so close now. If we can just take care of this one last warden, we'll rob the Sin Eaters of their final foothold and drive them out of Northrend once and for all. It will be a new beginning for the First, a chance for the people to rebuild their world.
In short, a prize worth fighting for.
And in thus delivering the First from destruction, so too shall we unsow the seeds of the 8th umbral calamity.
Do you hear? Your dreamed of rejoining is in jeopardy. Are you sure you're not tempted to intervene?
You labor under the misapprehension that vanquishing the Sin Eaters is tantamount to saving the world. It is not. In truth, you only delay the inevitable, lengthening your fleeting lives by the smallest of margins. Twould be churlish of me to deny you this small concession, close as we've become. Foolish and misguided though you are not without charm. Each and every one of you is possessed of a noble heart. When the weak want for succor, you do not hesitate to provide it. Alas, your nobility is short-sighted. You think only of the problem in front of your nose. A limitation of your ephemeral existence.
Our lives may seem short and insignificant to the likes of you, but one does not need to be an eternal being to achieve lasting change.
If I may stop you there, I do not claim that we Ascians are special. That is another misconception. In the beginning, everyone lived nigh for eternity. Such was the natural order of things. But like so much else, this was taken from you. You won't object if I borrow your plaything?
Yes, let's go to school. Come on, let's go.
In the distant past, when the world was one and whole, a great calamity threatened all life. It began without warning. The very laws of the star were warped and broken, and chaos swiftly spread throughout the land. Faced with annihilation, we sought to imbue the star with its own will. Thus was Zodiac born, and by his power was order restored. Ere long, however, thankless fools began to fear that Zodiac's might was too great, and so they conjured another to keep him in check. Your own dear Hydaelyn.
And the two beings waged war until, with a single devastating blow, Hydaelyn unmade Zodiac, scattering his being across space and time. So you told us in the Katana Ravel.
Yes. And there began our woes, with Hydaelyn's blow and all that it wrought. As a counterbalance to Zodiac, Hydaelyn was created with the power to enervate her foe. This singular ability strikes not at such banal things as flesh, but everything that defines the target, diluting its existence. For example, were she to strike you, two individuals, identical in appearance yet reduced in all respects. Strength, intelligence, the soul itself, all is halved. Do you see? This self-same fate befell not only Zodiac, but the very star. Only 3 were fortunate enough to escape the Sundering, me being one of them. When I beheld the shattered remnants of our home, I knew deepest despair. The inhabitants of these 14 fragments were feeble, frail and foolish, oblivious to their imperfection, ignorant of their past. Malformed creatures thrashing blindly about. Pitiful, disturbing, depressing. So, we took it upon ourselves to rejoin the worlds. But in our eagerness and, I confess, our ignorance, we erred and made a useless void of the 13th. It was only afterwards that we discovered a connection twixt source and shard, a flow of energy that maintains elemental balance. And thus did we arrive at our time-honored modus operandi.
From a purely Ascian standpoint, it could be said that what you seek to do is only logical. But that would be to ignore the immeasurable destruction wrought with each rejoining. You have murdered millions, and this we cannot condone.
By your fragmented existence, you continue to give rise to tragedies far crueler than any calamity. But yes, moral relativism and all that. Case in point, I do not consider you to be truly alive, ergo, I will not be guilty of murder if I kill you. Oh, don't look at me like that. You for whom I have only the highest expectations. A vaunted hero of the Source, 7 times rejoined. Long have I awaited one who might brave a path of lesser tragedy. A resilient soul able to endure the necessary pain. I dare to hope that my wait is over. So, finish your task and slay the Light Warden. Make proof of your usefulness, and then we may speak again.
Forgive me, my lord, but this could not wait.
Speak freely, Captain.
Our informant in Colusia sends word of unusual activity in Yulmur. It appears their forces are entrenching themselves at key points throughout the city, making ready for an attack by all indications.
An intriguing use of resources. I rather doubt Lord Vorthry is concerned for the safety of his citizens.
You think he's harboring the Light Warden inside the city walls? Even if he does have some means of controlling the Sin Eaters, wouldn't that be a little risky?
Risky or not, if there is even a chance the Warden is hiding there, we will need to act fast. The longer we wait, the better prepared the Yulmorans will be.
Agreed. See to your preparations then and make for Calusia. God's willing, this hunt will be the last. Let us see it through to the end.
We should begin by assembling in Rite. There we may assess the situation in Yulmore and decide how best to proceed.
Things are definitely picking up. Oh man, I want to know more of the rejoining, the 14, the Asians, Zodiark, Hydaelyn. 3 of you escaped this room, but what of those who didn't? Why, their very beings were divided into 14, of course. Yet by our power, we unsundered Asians may raise up one of their fragments to their original office. Let's read that again. Their very beings were divided into 14. Their very beings were divided into 14. So not one into 14, but every single one into 14. Yet by our power, we unsundered Asians may raise up one of their fragments to their original office. But I suppose this in itself bears explaining. So, the names by which you know us are not, in fact, our names. Be it Elidibus or La Habrea or Igiorum, all are titles of office. And when an office is vacated, it may be filled by another. Over the eons, I have overseen several changings of the guard among our sundered brethren. And in such instances, the vacant title ordinarily goes to another fragment of the selfsame soul. Oh. While it is by no means impossible to raise up wholly unrelated individuals, 'tis we whose fervent entreaties brought forth Lord Zodiark, whose souls he claimed in the beginning, who make the truest servants. So, if we were to defeat all the Asians of the Source, then none would remain to raise up new Asians, and our kind would eventually fade from existence. You would like that, wouldn't you? Well, feel free to dream. It's no crime to do so. I want more questions. Damn it. All right. We'll find out more in the next one. Like and subscribe, please, if you're enjoying watching me play through MSQ. We're going to find out more for sure. I think we may do the tank-related quests that you have to do here in the Crystarium. I think we may do those as part of the recording. And I think we might even do the raids as well, because they have a lot of information, I think, or more of what we want information on. There's so many questions, so Shadowbringers is very interesting. So yeah, so we might do raids as well. We'll see. But anyways, keep it here. Like and subscribe if you want more. Definitely helps the channel. It keeps me motivated to keep doing this, and we'll see you in the next one.